Welcome to Eastern Sierra Now, where insightful conversations meet the heart of the Eastern Sierra. I am your host, Amy Smith, not only steering the ship of this show, but deeply rooted as a local business owner and proud member of the Eastern Sierra community, where I live and raise my family. The questions we explore here hold personal significance for me, and I believe they will resonate with you too. A special thank you to our sponsors whose support makes this show possible. Thank you. We couldn't do it without you. Today, we have the privilege of sitting down with Jen Roeser. Jen Roeser has been a business owner for 35 years in the Eastern Sierra, elected 4th District Supervisor since 2021. Jen's background is in the outdoor tourism and recreation industry, public lands, agriculture. This includes decades of advocacy work with the federal and state agencies. Jen feels it is an incredible honor to represent the citizens of Inyo and wants to put her skills to work on your behalf. As part of our commitment to fostering an informed electorate, we've provided every candidate in our area running for public office the opportunity to join us. They'll be answering questions that delve into how their leadership will impact you, the voter, if elected. Our aim is to offer a fair and balanced platform, ensuring each candidate has an equal opportunity to connect with our audience. Each candidate will face the same set of questions and will be given 1 minute to respond to each. It's a level playing field, and we're here to provide you with valuable insights into each candidate's perspective. But before we dive into the conversation, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification on all Eastern Sierra Now social media platforms and YouTube. Stay tuned for this season's gripping candidate interviews. Let's get that timer on the screen because we're about to give Jen Roeser just a minute to share her insights. Buckle up for a journey into the heart of Eastern Sierra politics. Jen, thank you so much. It is such a pleasure to see you again. I appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you being here.
Oh, it's great to see you. And how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Good, good. I know you've got a busy schedule, so we want to thank you for taking some time out of that schedule to sit here to answer questions that I know our viewers are going to find very valuable. All right, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
What motivated your decision to pursue a role on the Inyo County Board of Supervisors, and what unique qualifications or experiences do you bring to address the needs of our community?
Well, honestly, I have to say, I was sort of solicited. A lot of people encouraged me to do this back in 2020 and 2019, and I put my foot and my toe in the water, so to speak, and found that I could put my real life skills and past efforts on behalf of my industry, on behalf of the things I had done to work for the citizens of Inyo, and I found it was a pretty good fit in terms of a number of the things that face Inyo County. So that's where I started. That's how I ended up here.
That's great. That's great. Identifying challenges is crucial. In your opinion, what is the most pressing issue facing our community, and how do you propose to tackle it if elected again as supervisor?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, the first thing I would say is that Inyo County is more than just the Owens Valley. So it's 10,000 plus square miles. And I would say one of the biggest issues or an overriding factor with regards to everything we do in Inyo County is land tenure. So we have, of that 10,000 square miles plus, 96% of it is publicly managed land. So that means it affects our budget. Public lands do not pay property taxes. It affects everything we do. It affects a number of the issues that arise, certainly from whether it's out by 40 acres all the way down to Charleston View. If we're talking about the Owens Valley portion of Inyo County, which is where most of our population lives, I would say it's the same, land tenure. We bring into that the city of Los Angeles. And one of the biggest issues we face really with regards to land tenure is the fact that this affects everything, whether it's the ability to have stabilized leases on our parks and campgrounds, our airport, our housing situations, whatnot. So that's a huge factor.
Indulge in the world-renowned flavors of Copper Top Barbecue, where every bite is cued to perfection. Psst, locals. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Copper Top wants to remind you that all locals get 20% off their orders. You can also order online with the code LOCAL20. Skip the line of travelers entirely and still get your discount. Copper Top Barbecue, where food makes friends.
This program is sponsored by Paul McFarland for Inyo County Supervisor. Paul is committed to community. He wants to remind you that public service is about we, not me. Paul McFarland for 3rd District, Inyo County Supervisor. Empower your home with High Point Solar, the premier local provider of cutting-edge solar power and battery backup solutions with access to the world's finest technology. As energy expenses soar, there's never been a better time to embrace solar energy and save with High Point Solar. Secure your future against rising costs and join the renewable energy revolution today with High Point Solar.
Community development plays a vital role. How do you perceive the health and success of Main Street and Inyo County as a whole? And additionally, what initiatives would you champion to ensure a sustained growth and prosperity?
Yeah, great question. I would build a little bit off of what I just said, and that is, healthy, vibrant small businesses, well-educated youth coming up in our communities who have the opportunity to go to work in the trade and bring their skills and stay here at home, right? We want to start growing our own. But I guess I would also say, what can we do to encourage those kinds of things? And I'll give one example. The county just partnered with the city of Bishop to create or bring on some new software called OpenGov to simplify the processes of how businesses, homeowners, or individuals coming to the area can simplify and have streamlined processes in dealing with the government. Another initiative I've been championing is community development plans for our Owens Valley communities along Highway 395. There are a number of opportunities and resources available now. One is the Highways to Boulevards grant that's come forward from the Department of Transportation. But having community plans, which the city of Bishop has, but none of our Owens Valley plans, our communities do.
Leadership styles differ. Can you elaborate on your unique leadership style and explain how it complements the strategic planning and implementation effectiveness of the Inyo County Supervisors?
Yeah, wow, great question. So everybody's leadership style is different. I find mine has effectively been through my whole working life to roll up my sleeves and get in and not ask someone else to do what I wouldn't do myself. The other thing is it's about being open to the public. It's so important for the Board of Supervisors to be welcoming and open to anyone who comes before our board or anyone who wants to reach out and connect with us. As chair the last year and a half or so, I made sure that anyone, whatever side or position they had, felt welcomed and encouraged to speak up because we limit times and whatnot. So I think it's really important to be open. I think it's really important to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And I think it's also important to kind of have a servant-based attitude towards leadership.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Engaging residents is key to effective governance. How do you plan to involve the community in the decision-making process for Inyo County? And do you see any segments of the population that are currently underrepresented? If so, how would you work towards achieving a more balanced representation?
Perfect question. Yeah, I would say that one of my goals when I first got elected was to figure out how to connect with people. So I use demographics matter, right? So whether it's the radio, the newspaper, Eastern Sierra Now, social media or whatnot, I've tried them all. So what I ended up doing is basically as my district changed after redistricting, I doubled the number of communities, almost 17 distinct and unique communities. And I've been working on compiling email lists for all of those communities so I can reach out to them. I hold community meetings, whether it's going to them and holding a meeting in their area. And as far as underrepresented, at any one time, anybody can feel underrepresented. So this is an ongoing issue. I think the bottom line is that the people who are working hard every day, multiple irons in the fire, raising their families and getting out there trying to go to work, build a business, need to be represented no matter who they are, what group they come from.
Step into the brand new gym in Bishop. Paradox Fitness, your neighborhood gym where convenience meets community. Our doors are open 24/7 so you can squeeze in a workout whenever it fits your schedule. Come see why Paradox Fitness is the perfect place to kickstart and continue your fitness journey. At the Inyo County Sheriff's Office, our mission is clear: to provide residents and visitors with top-tier law enforcement. We're here to partner with communities, solving issues, and enhancing public safety. Together, we're committed to improving the quality of life for everyone. The Sheriff's Office, your trusted ally in safeguarding our community. This program is sponsored by Jeff Griffiths for Inyo County Supervisor. Jeff has the right priorities to keep Bishop on track. Remember to vote on March 5th.
And moving on, we've got a final question for you. I believe it is so important to express appreciation for Inyo County. What aspects of Inyo County do you currently value, especially in the areas that you want to continue to represent? And then additionally, what are your favorite local activities? I might know some of them. And that really brings that unique fabric to our community, those outdoor activities that we all do. So what would you like to share about that?
Yeah, appreciating Inyo County. We are so blessed and fortunate to live here in the Eastern Sierra. And Inyo County will always have a special place in my heart. It's home. I think for me, it's our rural atmosphere that attracts everyone, whether they're a resident or whether they come to visit and recreate here. It's our rural open spaces, public lands. Of course, agriculture is near and dear to my heart. But as my history shows, recreating on public lands is something that's very special and I think unique to us. And so as far as my what I do, obviously I'm in the saddle whenever I can be. I love my horses and mules, love getting out on the trails, love getting out in the outdoors. And as far as community, I'm all about mule days, right? What can I say?
Yes.
So, one of many amazing events we have here in the Eastern Sierra.
I agree. I agree with that. Jen, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
It has been such a pleasure to talk to you today. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate that you've come in, that you've joined us, and you've shared so much valuable information about what your plans are if elected as supervisor and how you see the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Jesse and Amy. I really appreciated being here with you. I appreciate all you do. I appreciate your efforts to bring the news to people here and now. And I just want to ask people, of course, for your vote, but more importantly, I'd love to hear from you. My information is online on the county website. I'm always available. It's most important to me that I hear from people with your questions and your concerns. Call, email, text, whatever you want, anytime you can. I so value that outreach. Thanks so much. I look forward to serving you.
Thank you for tuning into Eastern Sierra Now, where we strive to empower you, our viewers, with the information you need to make informed decisions at the ballot box. Your thoughts matter, and we invite you to share your comments by emailing them to info@easternsierranow.com. To all the dedicated individuals running for public office, we extend an invitation. If you're ready to share your insights and perspectives, please reach out to us at info@easternsierranow.com to schedule an interview. For our YouTube watchers, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay informed on local politics and beyond. Your support keeps us going. Stay up to date by subscribing to our email list on easternsierranow.com for the latest in local news delivered right to your inbox. Thank you for being part of our conversation. Remember, your vote matters. This has been Just a Minute with Amy Smith on Eastern Sierra Now. Stay engaged, stay informed, and get out there and vote.